So this is Revelation 18:2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and it's become the habitation of devils. So it says Babylon is fallen, okay? It has become the habitation of devils, deceivers, okay? And America is all full of devils, deceivers, okay? From the so-called white man being the main deceiver, even to our people deceiving. Because you even got of our people, they're deceiving each other with these false doctrines, HOI, right? IUIC, HOI, IUIC, all these other fake camps, right? Sakari, all these churches, right? This is what Babylon has come down to. And in Babylon, anybody can worship any god they want. Anybody can you can have sex with anybody you want. You can do all the drugs you want, right? America's completely destroyed and defiled. Okay? It says, and the whole of every foul spirit and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Right. Because all the this nation have become all the other nations crammed into one. That's why it's basically called spiritually Sodom, spiritually Egypt, right? Because you got this place is sexually is immoral. Everybody's a slave unless you're elite, okay? And the degree of slave you are is pendant on the content of your skin, right? Because our people are at the bottom, okay? But if they got some, if they're kind of light, they can get to the top. Or if you're the nigger woman, because they allow the nigger woman to rise up in America too, okay? They keep the men at the bottom. So they lift up the women to demasculate the men. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. That's right, because all the nations have gotten down with America, okay? Everybody have come together, all the nations have come together with one consent. And that consent was that they're going to put the Israelites in slavery, okay? That consent was that our people need to be in bondage. We need to be at the bottom. All the nations have come together, okay? Matter of fact, watch this. Psalms 80. and 1, it says, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Behold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee that lifted up their head. They are taking crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. And Israel, we're those hidden ones, okay? They are taking crafty counsel against our people, okay? Why do you think there's guns and drugs in our neighborhoods, right? Women rule over us. We don't know our nationality. All these things have happened because so-called white man, he had taken crafty counsel against our people. But not just him, all the nations are down in on it. Okay, the Arabs are in on it. The Arabs, the Japanese, the Chinese, the Africans, right? The Assyrians, all the nations are in on the destruction of our people, okay? They all are. It says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. And that was that one consent, okay? They all came together with one consent. They all agreed on one thing. And that one thing was the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans need to go into slavery. They need to be in subjection to us, okay? They said, we don't want to keep their laws anymore. We don't want them in power anymore. We don't want them in the ruler's seat anymore. And look at who was at the head of this. It says the first one. It says the tabernacle of Edom. So the so-called white man was first. Okay? He led this battalion. He did back then and still to this day. Okay? These are the UN councils and things like that. All of that. This was the first UN council. The United Nations, the meeting, this was the first one. Okay? This was the first one. Okay? And they still having councils about our people to this day. Okay? Because there is no Jakes on the council. Not one. Okay? Not one. But go back over here, Revelation 18. It says 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of wrath, of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich, though the abundance of her delicacies. So I can do the abundance of her delicacies. So the nations, up until this point, they loved America, okay? They say we love the delicacies that come with America, their protection, right? We love the importing and exporting, all the business that we got going on. Almost everything in America is made by China, right? Everybody saw the benefit in being down with America, okay? Everybody saw the benefit in doing this, so they was down with it. They said, sure, let's suppress them niggas, picks and wetbacks. We don't like them anyway, right? It says, verse 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, and ye be not partakers of her sins. So this is why the men of the Lord come out here, to let you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans know that they come out of the philosophies of America and the murderous so-called white man. Okay? Because this place, there's about to be plagues that are going to hit this place. Okay? And unless you come back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, right? The name of the true God and his only begotten Son, you're going to be destroyed here. You, your old ass grandma, right? Your retarded kids, right? Everybody you know and love are going to be destroyed if you don't get down with your Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, okay? And endure unto the end. It says, and that ye receive not of her plagues, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. So, in other words, Yahweh said, yo, my son's going to come back, and he's going to kill, spray, everything, okay? So if you don't want to take part in that destruction, you better get out of Dodge, okay? Get on this side so I can know you down, okay? And that's being covered by the blood of Yahushua, okay? Which Yahushua said his blood was shed for many, okay? Not all, but many. And that's the 144 and the 1/3. Well, 144 and that you count that 1/3, okay? It says, for his sin have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquity. So it says the sins of America have reached unto heaven, okay? Because you so-called white people are diabolical, okay? Everywhere y'all go is rape, robbery, murder, pedophilia, right? Y'all shoot up Walmarts, right? Y'all got y'all cops killing unarmed black people, right? That's what y'all do. And the Most High God, he sees the things that y'all are doing, okay? He sees the things that y'all are doing, and y'all are not going to get away with this. All the slavery, feeding babies to alligators, hanging our people on trees, y'all not going to get away with that, okay? Y'all not going to get away with that. Thus said the Lord, okay? Y'all going to get chains on y'all necks and whips on y'all backs, okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to read to y'all what's coming to y'all. Isaiah 14:21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. Because you so-called white people like to say, oh, I didn't have any slaves. I didn't kill any black people. I just live here. I'm an American. Well, according to the Most High God, he says prepare killing for y'all because y'all are the children for the iniquity of your forefathers. All the rape, robbery, and murder, y'all are going to pay for that, okay? Just like if you go to a restaurant, right? You go to a restaurant, everybody's sitting down having dinner. Everybody decides, you know what? Let's all run out of here and leave, let's leave Tom here by himself. Well, Tom has to pay for everybody's meal, okay? Tom has to pay for everybody's meal.